Hello guys, subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Hi, WorldWideChels.
WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream. Chelsea 2, Sheffield United 0. Finally, people, we have officially won a game. A weekend not ruined, a weekend that we can finally look forward to, a weekend that we can actually celebrate for once. My cat's happy as all. He wanted to be in the video today. He was away from me, but he saw Chelsea win and is happy as all. So we got everyone tuning in. Everyone that's already in the comments, big up to you lot. Silver Surfer, Francis, Metal Face. Like I said, people, the most important thing was we got the win. I feel like the next 5 games, including this one, we can get the win. And the season could be different. I'm not saying that we'll be back, but the most important thing is just get the result. That is the most important thing. Confidence will be increased, and we'll see a lot more better football, which we did see after the first goal. We saw a lot more movement, a lot more positivity. So, look, everyone that's tuning in, man, keep liking the video, keep subscribing, hit the notification, tune in every single day. I'm joining my co-host Sindre as well, and we've also got Matt J. Ball, who'll be with us in a few minutes. But Sindre, talk to me about the game. How are you?
Yeah, to be honest, I completely forgot the game was on until like the 30th minute. I just forgot because my dad was just talking to me about that City were playing, and then I was like, "Oh shit, Chelsea are playing. I need to log on and watch the game." And yeah, it's good to see. Like, one thing I've seen that we need to improve on, like which I actually saw today, was after a lot of movement. Sometimes I feel like we are a really stagnant team. Like when we're trying to attack, there isn't a lot of movement. So every time we have to go backwards and then try and start again because there isn't any options. Today, there was a lot of movement. And that's what created the chances that we got to score in, because the players were running into space and trying to create something, and they did it, and we scored 2 goals from it. Wolf played from Sterling, even though I felt like he maybe took the ball from Gallagher, and then just a good burst of pace to get away from the defender, and then a brilliant cross in. And I don't really understand why they were checking it for offside.
Yeah, it was all they were checking for offside, and they were checking for handball from I think it was Gallagher or someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And for some reason they were checking a player that wasn't really even involved in the play in Jackson. Like, Jackson was on the opposite of the box. Like, I could understand it if he was running to the ball when Sterling made a cross, but he wasn't. It ended up to Palmer, and he finished it. His second goal from open play this season. 6 goals in the league. That's good that we have like Sterling on 5, Jackson on 7, and Palmer now on 6. So that's at least almost 20 goals from just 3 players. That's a good thing.
yeah, no, definitely a good thing. I think it was 6 goals for Palmer and 3 assists, 9 goal contributions this season.
That's
many
good.
more to come for sure. And guys, I just want to make it very clear. Yes, we shouldn't be celebrating so much against 20th place team who are struggling, of course. But our weaknesses, like we can see in the bottom of the comment from Corona, is that we failed to break down low block teams. I feel like, yes, it wasn't the most convincing win. It wasn't amazing. But I truly believe, if you get wins and you score goals, and like Sindre is saying, we've got nearly 20 goals from these guys, we will get better. Slowly. It will take time. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be frustrating the rest of the season. It's going to be very, very frustrating. But I did not complain once during the game. I tweeted twice or 3 times saying, what is the point of complaining? We know we are below par. We know how we play. The only thing that can change is if we get a goal. We need to get a goal. We got a goal very early in the second half, and it changed the game. It's as simple as that. We saw a different team. So I feel like some of us just complain for the fun of it. We know we are bad. We know we've spent £1 billion. We know Poch needs to improve. We know the ownership needs to take responsibility. But there is no point crying during the game about something that we know already.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
just have to get the chances. I saw in the first half Casado picking up the ball. He overhit the pass to Nicholas Jackson. It could have been a different story. I saw moments in the game where I felt Moses Casado for me was probably our best player.
Same.
I really liked his performance today, in my opinion. I felt like he was everywhere. People say Conor Gallagher. I think Conor Gallagher came alive after the first goal. I think before the first goal, he wasn't all that, in my opinion. It was very, very frustrating.
And one thing that really annoys me today in today's football game is that even though you can get the ball, you can still get a yellow card, which is what happened to Conor Gallagher today. He got the ball and then got a yellow card, which now means that he can't be as industrial in a way because he now needs to tread more carefully, because we know if from some games ago he got the yellow card and then got another yellow card. So today he did play it pretty well because he played it more carefully, so he didn't get another sending off, which like, yeah, that's good. I said in the chat that I think we should take Gallagher off earlier, because we never know what he will do sometimes, and he can just go on and make a side tackle and then get a second yellow. So that's why I think the thought that we should have taken him off, put Enzo on there, and yeah, that would have meant that he would have been safe for it. And yeah, it was a good win. We should have 3.
Yeah, so Sindra, before we carry on,
Yeah,
I can't believe I'm seeing KJ.
big up, big guy.
I thought it was gonna be Matt. KJ, what you telling me, man?
Hey, nothing much, man. Working hard and hardly working. What's up, people?
Oh,
Good to see you again.
days. I've not seen you in how long? I think
Haven't seen you guys in ages.
Like 4 or 5 months.
Bro, basically, I haven't seen you guys since Chelsea were good.
we haven't been that good recently either. Like even a year ago, we weren't that good.
That's true.
But it's good to see you got power, fam. That's the most important
Yeah,
thing.
good to see you again.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys as well, man. What did I miss?
We won a game.
We won a game finally, man. We won a game.
Bro, that game was boring, man.
Hey, in the first
after 1-0, it was okay. After 1-0, it was okay.
It was decent. It was decent. I think we controlled the game we controlled the whole game, man. It wasn't a game we should have lost.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those wins that you expected to happen. I don't think we would have lost this game.
Yeah. And to be honest, I didn't feel like Sheffield were setting up to play a low block either. It wasn't like a really low block team, in my opinion. They played defensively okay, but it wasn't a really low block from what I've seen. Like Brentford, the Brentford game was a lot worse when it comes to low block, in my opinion.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. There were moments where they really sat back. There were moments, but yeah, I get what you're saying. They did have a few chances. There was one driven ball across the box where they didn't attack. It could have been a different story for Chelsea in the first half. But we managed to get the win in. KJ's boy Sterling doing well as well. We needed him to step up today. He did step up today. Nicholas Jackson, your second guy as well, got his goal. KJ, are you a big fan of Nicholas Jackson or not?
Nah, bro. If you well, wow, English. If you've seen my tweets, man, I'm not the biggest fan of his. I don't think he is the type of person we should be looking at to carry any sort of attack, if we're being honest. I don't think he's disciplined enough. I don't think he's driven enough. I don't think he has the capacity to lead any sort of high line that we could have, just because simply he can't hold the ball good enough. He takes too long on the ball. And I hate the thing he does, where he does a little dribble and it doesn't really work out. I hate that stuff. I'm not a fan of his, man. He's a good player though. He's a very good player. I just don't think he's the player we need. We need someone more disciplined up front.
So are you a fan of Broha? Because obviously Broha missed that sitter as well today.
Bro, he missed that sitter, man. I was so gutted, but I think I prefer him more than Jackson, if I'm being honest, man. I think Broha just needs more minutes.
Hey, Sadiq, can you tell Dubois that Jackson would have made that goal?
I'll be telling him tomorrow. The pod
Yeah,
was going to be
thanks.
today, but Froze is ill, unfortunately. Hopefully, he gets
Yeah,
better.
yeah,
But
oh,
definitely,
yeah.
we'll be telling him.
Yeah, but to be honest, I think actually Jackson is better in a two-striker system. I know we haven't seen that, but I honestly think that yes, I agree with KJ from some of the things. I think is Holo play is underrated. Like the link up play has is actually kind of decent. From what we saw both in preseason and from today, he had some really good involvements in play. But I honestly think he could be better with another striker next to him.
Yeah,
I think that's the
definitely.
problem
I
I
mean,
have. It's the fact that you kind of need someone next to him that kind of complements him, which I think
Havertz.
he needs to get away from that. Oh my God, don't tell me about that guy.
Yeah,
Shine Havertz.
I'm a little disappointed that we didn't see Nkunku today, but I also understand it because he just came back to the first team. He will maybe get the playing time next game, hopefully. Of course, we shouldn't really be like that dependent on Nkunku when it first comes because just comes back have just come back from a big injury. He needs time to settle in, and we should give him time. And we should be like, Nkunku is washed if he plays 10 minutes and doesn't score the next game. He should at least we should be patient with him and don't start hating him if he does bad.
yeah, nah, definitely. Matt J Bull's here in the building as well, people. I've not seen us four together in a very, very long time. It's good to see you, Matt. How are you?
Yeah, I mean it's a win, so you've got to be happy because
Mhm.
there's not a lot to be happy about at Chelsea Football Club. I would have liked to have seen Christopher Nkunku get at least a minute, but is what it is. If it means he plays longer at Newcastle, I'm not bothered because the win was done and dusted as soon as the first goal went in.
Really?
So yeah, I mean we were so on top of the game. All that was missing was the goal. And I think as soon as the first goal went in, I think Sheffield Wednesday. It's not like someone
Sheffield
like,
Wednesday.
well, they play as bad as Sheffield Wednesday at the moment. So,
True.
But my point is, like, say Fulham, Forest, Palace. If you go 1-0 up, you can see they still have something in them to come back and score and potentially equalise. Sheffield United have nothing. Their hope is to try and go 1-0 up, and then they had nothing. I mean, it was an absolute dominant performance from start to finish. The first half there was just a lack of creativity. The second half we seemed to come out a lot stronger. I think that's where you have the manager that comes in, obviously says something in the dressing room, and they always say the second half is the manager's half, and that showed it.
Yeah.
Does anyone here think that if we lost today, Poch would have been sacked?
No,
I think just like we did with Potter, we gave Potter time. Like we gave him 9 months, or like from was it September until like April, so that's almost 7 months. So I think I think he will give him more time. But to read out some of the stats today, I just were curious to look at it, man. It's kind of mental. 78% possession. 2.75 xG, 15 shots.
Which can I clarify that a minute? That 2.75 xG was basically the second half because the first half ended with 0.09.
Yeah. I was thinking that.
15 total shots, 6 shots on target, 5 big chances created, 3 big chances missed. This one really baffles me. Or like 729 key passes. That's 91% of the passes we made. We hit.
Did Caicedo misplace a pass?
He misplaced the through ball to Jackson.
Through ball.
Oh, that's not
yeah. Well,
but it's moments like that where obviously Caicedo for me was the best player, but there's moments like that where towards the end of the first half we were coming alive.
Yeah,
I feel like it was coming. The goal was coming
Yeah.
basically. So
We made 9 free kicks and had 7 corners.
are
Of
we
course,
10th yet?
I can check.
Have a look.
Are we in top half?
Bad questions are
We
asked.
are 10th.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
Yes.
That is
Come
terrible.
on.
We are
Where did we
4
finish
points
last
off
season?
Brighton, to be fair.
Where did we finish last season?
12th. So we're 2 places
Yes.
above where we finished last
This is
season.
progress. For the owners, that is progress, people. We are coming back.
Don't start with that. That's not
Well,
progress.
if Brentford win by 1 goal,
Yeah.
they will, I think, go ahead over us on head to head, because we will have the same goal difference and
Same point.
same points. Yeah.
Okay.
So they,
What
Yeah,
did you
so-
guys make of the goalkeeper today?
Petrovic.
Didn't really have much, but
the only
He made 1 or 2 saves, no?
he made a
yeah,
free,
but
I made a save
it's
from the
not.
free
It's
kick.
not something. It's not something you can judge. Like he's
Yeah.
this, he's that. He did all right for what he did, but there wasn't. He was
Yeah.
No, but he didn't
basically-
make no shaky mistakes. He didn't do that dodgy pass.
Man
that
could have been.
Sanchez does.
Man could have sat there and done sit-ups, and they probably wouldn't have scored.
He
Uh,
wasn't
Nah,
That's
they had a few
what he did.
chances, man.
He
No,
was-
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the 1 or 2 chances, but predominantly he was standing there doing nothing, freezing his socks off.
No, but one thing is, he got the ball at the back. He wasn't shaky.
Nah,
where,
Sadiq,
you know,
that's a performance you and I could do. That wasn't really.
No, but I'm not saying that he's bad or anything. I'm just saying there's not enough for me to really judge.
Yeah.
So
Newcastle,
you think Sanchez
Newcastle is
would
the game that I will look and go, how does Petrovic do? Because
Yeah.
Newcastle will
So-
get chances.
So you think if Sanchez played today, we would have seen those shaky passes?
You might have seen 1 or 2 misplaced passes. I don't know, but I can objectively say Petrovic's 1 game today. He had better passing than Sanchez.
That's
But
what
again,
I wanted.
1
That's
game.
what I wanted.
So we need 1 game against the easiest team in the league. So again, I want to.
No.
I'm not getting overhyped about this. That's what I'm saying.
No, but what I'm trying to say is we can't beat low block teams. We weren't perfect today. We won a game. This should give us confidence. These 5 games, including this game, should give us
any game should give these players
Yeah.
confidence at the moment. And I mean, this game, I think it was a must-win, but only a must-win because they're shite and we can't possibly lose against this team. But my eyes are straight away turned to the quarterfinal because I do not give I don't really give a damn where we finish in the league. I'm just looking at the League Cup because the League Cup is Europa Conference League and the FA Cup is Europa League.
Oh yeah. By the way, there might not be any 5th place Champions League because we are so.
Well, no, I do think
Yeah.
it's just because Man United and Newcastle have gone out, but I think that
Have you seen the points?
no, but I've seen the points. But the only reason Italy are that high is because they had a finalist in every cup competition last year.
What does
in
that
the
tell you?
European Cup. No, but this is what I'm saying. If I honestly think Liverpool will probably win the Europa League.
If they don't,
Who?
and if they don't,
I think they'll get to the final at least, but that will be good coefficient points anyway.
are there any Italian teams in the Europa League?
Look,
Yeah, because they might make the final.
no, but they
Yeah,
might.
I think-
Liverpool should not be in the Europa League. This team is better than the Europa League.
Basically, Chelsea, Liverpool,
You don't think Aston Villa in the Conference League is going to do really well?
true. Chelsea, Liverpool, City, the main 3 Champions League teams.
There are 2 Italian teams in in Europa League. It's Roma and Atalanta.
Yeah, Mourinho.
From
Before
what-
he leaves Roma and end the season to join Chelsea.
Yeah, I think Rome will do. Yeah, but it's not just. Don't forget, 2 places get 5th. So Italy can still finish top. We just have to. Finish second because I think Spain.
Yeah. And guys, have you heard that City may not get Champions League football next season?
Why?
Because if Girona performs the way they do and finish if they win La Liga miraculously, and City don't win the Premier League, City can't play in the Champions League.
It's part of the multi-club model thing.
Yeah, it's part of the. You can't. UEFA don't accept 2 teams with the same owners in the competition. So one of them will not be.
But Girona won't be in the Champions League. That's all.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a lot of ifs and buts.
Yeah, I know we're soon halfway through the season, but they're still performing like amazingly in La Liga, and they don't
beat
have.
Barca, innit? They beat Barca.
Yeah, they're top of the league.
But I think the interesting thing is, what if City and Girona win the league?
That's what I'm saying.
It goes on points then.
Oh, or
Because
City should.
Yeah,
I don't know actually.
It goes. I think I've heard it goes first on position, and then if they're on the same position, it goes on points.
Let's be honest though. If it's the final league games and it's coming up to that, don't tell you can't tell me City Group aren't telling Girona to drop points.
No. They would want Girona to win. That would be history.
The City Group is all about money, and the amount I know from one of the Belgium teams that obviously it wouldn't happen in this case because they're much lower down. The amount of capital injection they get from the City Group, money talks. If Girona were not to do that and finish first and knock City out of Champions League, Girona would get nothing.
Yeah, but the problem is, Matt, I don't think they will get a buyer so quickly, unless maybe Chelsea step in.
No, but I don't think that. No, they wouldn't necessarily sell the club, but they would just not invest.
No, but it's still under the City Group, so they.
No, but they'll put in enough to keep it stable, but they won't care about what.
Yeah, but they will also get a lot of fundings from winning the league, qualifying from the Champions League, and stuff like that.
I think Girona would take second place.
Yeah, I think they would be happy.
I don't agree with that. I think Girona will definitely push a lot higher. But unfortunately, guys, this is a Chelsea live stream. Chelsea won 2-0. We should be celebrating. I mean, even the comments is getting a bit frustrated. But this is a Chelsea stream, 2-0. Nicholas Jackson, how many goals you got now? I think
7 goals, 7 yellow cards.
Can I say?
Let's put a bet in.
Can I say? Is Nicholas Jackson, has he got more goals than Kai Havertz got last season without penalties?
The same.
The same without penalties.
Yeah, Havertz got 7.
Some Kai Havertz stands.
Kai Havertz got 7 goals last season. Him and Jorginho.
I'm coming for Carlito tomorrow.
Him and Jorginho got 7 goals last season. Of course, Jorginho, all 7 goals was from penalties, but it's still 7 goals.
But don't forget, Nicholas Jackson is a terrible striker that we should never have bought. And
he hasn't been perfect. He's been in the right places.
I'm not saying he's been perfect, but he's not.
He's scoring goals.
The worst thing we've ever done.
He's mid, man.
Is he better than Tammy Abraham at Chelsea?
No.
We'll see at the end of the season if he scores more goals than Abraham.
I actually think his link up is better than Tammy. Tammy had no link up. Tammy scored a lot of goals, and I also think Tammy had a much better team behind him.
Yeah.
Really?
At least a more well-gelled team.
And Tammy's a better finisher.
Yeah, Tammy's a better finisher, no doubt. But I think Nicholas Jackson's overall link-up is better than Tammy Abraham. It's not a thing. I think Nicholas Jackson's definitely better than Tammy. I think it's a very throw up at the moment. Yeah. But again, Nicholas Jackson's 23 and played a lot less football than Tammy has.
But also, we don't forget the fee we paid for him. It was like 30 million. That's pretty low in today's market. Of course, it was a striker that isn't very proven and only scored like 11 goals in the last 7 or 10 league games in La Liga. But
I think you'll find if Nicholas Jackson will keep behind the scenes, whether it'll be a first choice or second choice behind Osimhen, but I think he'll develop. And once he hits 24, 25, 26, you'll see a good player. And then Chelsea fans will be going, oh, what great business it was to get him young, develop him into the striker, and now have 2 good strikers.
Yeah, the only downfall if you have him and Osimhen is, of course, AFCON.
Oh, yeah.
That is the one reason I'm looking at Osimhen and thinking, Chelsea going to go for Tony?
But I think I saw a report from Fabrizio saying Arsenal very close to signing yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it depends. I'm not. I'm keeping all ears like open until.
yeah, and what about also the Osimhen contract talks? Because there are talks that he has had verbal agreements with Napoli over a new contract.
Well, Corriere dello Sport put something out interesting.
Ah,
That the release clause that everyone said was 112 is actually 86 million pounds.
well,
No,
Which
he signed a
that
new
is-
deal. He signed a new deal.
No, I think that will be the new deal.
and if it is, Todd Bowley, get on the phone to the Napoli president and try and activate that as soon as possible.
I heard. I think what they were saying though. I don't know the translation. I was trying to translate it from Italian, but I think it's from the summer. So
Yeah.
obviously we wouldn't be able to get him in January, but
Yeah,
summer.
but if Todd
I wouldn't
Bowley
want
is
him in
there
January.
calling him every single day to try and talk to him and negotiate it,
Oh, I
That's
just do it in
crazy.
Cuckoo style deal.
86 Washington. No way.
86 is a deal. Oh, I'll take that right now.
yeah,
Right.
it's under 100
86.
million.
You're not going to get a top striker lower than 100 million.
In this market, yes,
What?
that's
KJ,
true.
you would have spent 86 million. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No,
Hey,
but that's just the list.
He
That's
will
the
be
list clause
cheaper.
alone, man.
He will be cheaper than Havertz,
Yeah, but I mean, everyone's gonna be cheaper
and
than
he will be cheap. He will be cheaper than Mudryk. I think was he
No,
like
no, actually, no, hang on. Havertz is cheaper. Havertz 62.
Havertz 72 and a half. Similar.
62 up front.
Okay, fair.
don't-
But how much was Mudryk in pounds? Was he a 90 or no 80 or something?
80 million pounds.
80.
Okay, fair.
But still, like I mean, they're wingers that in the grand scheme of things, strikers will cost the most money. So
Yeah.
86 million pounds, if that is true, that's a bargain.
Striker and I think goalkeepers would cost a lot as well. Some world-class
I
goalkeepers.
never agree with paying ridiculous money for goalkeepers.
Nah, we should never have paid Kepa. The FIFA
No,
Kepa.
we had to.
We
Well,
needed to keep
you
that.
didn't have to. You could have just.
Yeah,
No, we needed.
Bro, we had to, man. Courtois left us, man. Like,
I would have rather
Well,
bought.
If Courtois sorted himself out and left before, we would have got Alisson.
no, but he told us, yes, he's staying. Like, he just.
No,
left
that's
us
the thing.
off.
He couldn't make his mind up.
No, he gave his word that he's staying, and he done.
Well,
it
you know, yeah, but he changed his mind. He changes his mind as quickly as Carlito does.
Exactly.
Shots
Exactly.
fired.
Well said. Well said. I think you know what.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clip that and put it up. That was
Put it up. Put it up. I'll say it to him tomorrow. I mean,
that was perfect, Matt. That was
in
perfect.
the pod, it's going to be a bit of a sticky one.
Heated.
Just is hot is Poch out, and Carlito is vehemently Poch in.
Oh
Yeah,
damn.
oh yeah, he's fully.
So I am going to be sitting in the middle, just popcorn, listening for an hour. I won't get a word in.
Confession, to be fair.
Yeah, well, I would say give Poch time. That's all I'm saying. Like, but
It's as
of
simple as
course,
that. Just give him time.
but
If
it's hard.
If Poch
It's hard.
goes before the end of the season, my opinion on the owners automatically flops to the other side.
I give up
Yeah.
on this club for a second.
Because I get the project that I get some of the logic of the project they're doing now.
Mhm.
But if you go and sack Poch and don't give the manager time give the manager a chance in this project, there's no point in doing this project. You should have just gone for another project. This is
And
not a project for short-term managers every 5 seconds. And
Mhm.
especially as some ridiculous Chelsea fans want, they want a fourth window in a row where it's a new manager. That would be embarrassing.
Yeah, and also it will be hard for players because they have to adapt to a new system under a new manager, and that's not easy for every single player. Some players can adapt easier, but some players will find it hard and struggle under a new manager with a new system and new tactics. So
And it's a bad precedent to set for young
Yeah.
players that they can get managers out quite easily.
yeah, that's true. And they're also going back on the words they said when they bought the club as well.
Yeah.
So I understand Potter, the second of Potter, because he wasn't performing, and
But even then, I told you guys Potter should stay to the end of the season because nothing would be better. Nothing.
and
Lampard came in, it got worse. And
Bruno
That part of
had a
sacking needed to
draw.
happen.
huh?
That part of sacking needed to happen. I'm sorry.
Yes, but
man.
I agreed with you. But I said wait to the end of the season because we weren't going to get relegated with Potter, and nothing was going to change with an interim, and it didn't. So that was my point.
And
Lampard
we,
should
and we
never have
paid
come in.
a lot of money. We are, of course, always paid a lot of money for Potter to be sacked, but still should have waited.
That's fair.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. What
Yo,
it is.
I just seen City drew.
Did
Yeah.
they?
No way, did they?
City drew, fam, 2-2 against Palace. Oh my days.
Bro, City aren't winning the league this year.
Uh,
I need them
that's
to
a
win
dangerous,
it.
dangerous comment, KJ.
They're sleeping now, but soon they will just become the giant they are and beat every
Just-
single
just-
team.
Just remember,
I can't see
Arsenal were
Arsenal
like
win.
10 points ahead last time, but in January.
Bro,
Yeah.
Bro,
I
but
can't
a
see
second
Arsenal
year
win
in a
though,
row.
man.
Arsenal flopping a second season running. There's no way.
Yeah.
I,
Serie A only-
I would, if you said Liverpool were going to win it, I'd understand a bit more. But people saying Arsenal were going to win it, no.
City
could.
are only 3 points behind Liverpool.
That City will go on an insane run, February, March time, as they always do.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be. I think it will be very close. I think it will go down to the final few games.
But in general, I think this is a really entertaining Premier League season because every single team is beating each other. It's not like one team is dominating.
The lesser quality teams are doing quite well this season.
Yeah,
that's why I keep saying. I said last season as well. Last season was similar. This Chelsea team, the way they're performing, 5-10 years ago, we're probably finishing 6th, maybe 7th. But because of how close it is with everyone now, the 6th, 7th, or even like back in Mourinho's Part 1 days, that used to be probably 4th, 5th a bad season. Now it's 10th, 12th because all these teams are better, and everyone's got not the same amount of money, but everyone can spend about similar to what they can. And there are obviously teams like Brighton that are spending a lot smarter than others. So I think it's just the fact that this season is there's so much competition. I mean, you look at Chelsea under Potter in the Champions League. We beat AC Milan very comfortably.
Dortmund.
We beat Dortmund. Like the first game was we were better than them and they just got a lucky goal. Away. But the second game we actually just dominated them. This is under one of the worst Chelsea's we've seen.
We played pretty good against Real Madrid as well. We almost pinned them to. We almost beat them, I think.
Yeah,
at one point as well.
It was a good game in the second leg. I think it was.
But that's what I mean. The Premier League is just such a higher value competition that everyone is good, and this is why, as I said to Steve, I think coefficient points will be fine, but we won't get into that subject too much more. But well, let's just see how we get on Newcastle. I think that's the most important thing.
Is that in the weekend? Like in the
Wednesday.
week on Wednesday? Yeah.
I don't know what time. Are we on TV or is it Liverpool West Ham?
What Newcastle's game?
Yeah, because we haven't had a televised League Cup game at all this season.
If you got moved from a different date, it's not on TV. But if it's official, they've given a date, then it's definitely on TV.
Oh, it's Tuesday the game.
Yeah,
we're on TV, we're on Sky.
Tuesday.
By the way, guys,
8
next week we're not streaming. By the way, I'm at Wolves. I'm actually attending the Wolves game.
Yeah, well,
I'm in Belgium. I'm in Belgium anyway.
You're in Belgium. Where are you?
The 24th is actually my Christmas day, so I'm busy with
He
family.
does Christmas Day on that day.
It's technically
Hey,
Belgium's Christmas Day as well.
Same here, Christmas
out.
service.
Yeah, so it's calm. Man's
Yeah.
We're doing Tuesday.
Christmas. I'll be in.
I'm free Tuesday. I'm free Tuesday.
I can do Tuesday.
Who's Chelsea sessions? Is that Coachella or is that Tyrone? Let me know, man. Big up.
I don't know who that is, but big up.
I think they changed the name. I'm sure it's Coachella. But yeah, I'll be there at Wolves. I'll probably do a vlog rather than a stream or video. So it'll be for the first time since AC Milan away, actually, in the Champions League. It seems like a lot longer, but yeah, I haven't been to that many games. Away games definitely will be going. But yeah, Chelsea have won 2-0. I don't know if there's anything else that we need to add. We've kind of covered everything. But KJ, there has to be something. You've not been on for quite a while, man. Give us something.
Nicholas Jackson could score 30 goals and I still wouldn't rate him.
Wow.
Fair, fair.
That's a big statement. That's a big
Yeah,
statement, KJ.
Some people you just don't like and you don't rate.
Really, if he's got 30 goals, you wouldn't rate him.
Well, at least KJ is not that bad that he wants Jackson to be suspended just so Brozier can play.
I
Yeah,
think you missed it. He said that at the start of the stream. He did say that.
Oh, did he?
did he?
No, I think just Bleach told him.
I don't think he did. Stop putting words in KJ's mouth, Sadiq.
It's all right if I do, because we won't see him for another 6 months, 8 months.
Ah.
So I can get away with a lot of things. But no, big up KJ, man. I'm happy to see you after a very, very long time. I'm happy that the darts board behind you is still alive. Can we get running?
Maybe next time. I don't know where the darts are. I changed my room. I don't know where the darts are.
You did change your room. He does look different. He does
Looking
look
good.
different. Chelsea sessions. I knew it was Tyrone. I was right. I did say 1 or 2. Big up to you, man. You have seen him on Twitter, Matt. Tyrone _
I probably have seen him on Twitter, but I just see so much stuff through Twitter. It's just
Yeah, Chelsea Twitter is just mad.
He's everyone too. He's a very, very good and interactive account. But yeah, big up
it's a
to
good interactive account. I'll try and see it more. Is it Chelsea Sessions on Twitter?
No, it's let me get it up actually. Tyrone. I think it's Zering, but I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Yeah, Tyrone _ Zering. You've seen him, definitely. 100%.
I probably have. It's just
your memory's bad as usual.
Well, I just get bored of Twitter now because I just see. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah.
Oh damn!
You blocked him? No way.
No, I've got him. I follow him.
You follow him, you don't recognize it. That is so bad.
No, but it's anyway. I don't spend much time on Twitter now because I just filter through rubbish opinions.
Same, yeah.
Can you just say one thing? Yeah, I know this hasn't anything to do with Chelsea, but I hope Tom Lockyer is doing well. That's why the Bournemouth. Yeah, that's the Bournemouth Luton game was abandoned because.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask what happened there.
Yeah, he collapsed on the pitch.
What happened?
What like Ericsson or?
Yeah, I haven't. I just seen it from Footmob writing about it, why it was abandoned. I don't know really what happened.
Guys,
he's apparently now had a heart surgery, so it was something like Ericsson.
Bloody hell! Well, big up to Tom Lockyer and hope you get better soon.
Yeah, it's always not nice to see that when it happens to people. Of course, even though we doesn't support Luton or anything like that, we support the game football and
support humanity.
Yeah, and support humanity. So I hope he's okay and gets a speed recovery.
No, yeah, definitely, man, 100%. Yeah, my Twitter account got locked. My Twitter account got locked, and I have to do those rocks where you got to match it all this bullshit. Like they've changed it. I don't know if you noticed it. They've changed it.
Like the catch up thing. Like
yeah, I hate it. Oh, I've proven that I'm a human. Continue action. What am I getting locked for? Oh my, I got to do it again. Oh my god. All right, guys, I'll catch you lot soon. Big up to everyone that's tuning in. Make sure you like the video. The next time we'll be streaming will be on Tuesday for the Newcastle review. We might do a preview on Monday if anyone's free. On Sunday,
I'm free.
If anyone's free. Yeah. I know you're free. You're always free.
Yeah.
We'll see if the others are free as well. So we'll catch you guys soon. Big up KJ for tuning in for the first time in a long time. Big up Matt for making time. And Sinjay for always being consistent, man. Big up everyone. We'll see you guys soon.
Big up and hit the notification bell as well.
Peace.
Big up.
Take care.